Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Music Lab podcast. My name is Dog, and I am back with another episode of The Bottom Line on the Bottom Lines. Today, we are featuring the Railbird Music Festival. This is the third annual after last year's was canceled due to fan complaints about a terrible experience, including long lines for everything from the event in 2021. They moved the festival to Red Mile Gaming and Racing in downtown Lexington, Kentucky this year, and it boasts quite a lineup for a two-day festival. It's happening on June 3rd and 4th, 2023, and the racetrack itself is the second oldest harness racing track in the world, established in 1875. Headliners and other notable acts on this year's lineup are, we got Zach Bryan headlining Saturday night, Weezer is playing, Marcus Mumford of Mumford & Sons. So that's unique because I don't think he's doing too many festival appearances. Sheryl Crow, Jenny Lewis, Lucius, and then two of the bands that I'll be talking about are actually playing on Saturday. And then we move to Sunday. We have Tyler Childers headlining, Nathaniel Rateliff and the Night Sweats, which I've seen them. The Head and the Heart, which I've also seen, both great. Goose, of course, have seen. Nickel Creek, Amos Lee from Philadelphia, that's exciting. And then Molly Tuttle, who we got to see in a record store in Nashville, so she's awesome. And then one of the other bands that we're featuring today on the Bottom Line, for Bottom Lines, is playing on Sunday. But I also want to let you know that Calder Allen, who played at South by this year, as well as the Heavy Heavy. So two South by bands that are playing Railbird this year. So that's kind of cool as well. So let's get to the bands, shall we? Our first band, and of course, it had to be ladies first for these three bands that I had to choose. And these ladies are called the Local Honeys. And the album that I chose was their self-titled album from 2022. Songs, not just on that album, but just songs that really captivated me from their catalog. Dying to Make a Living, Plastic Jesus, and Dear Woodrow. I like that name, Woodrow. So Linda Jean and Montana met at Morehead University and were the first women to graduate from the program and receive Bachelor of Arts degrees in traditional music. So not only do they have the inspiration, they have the chops as well. A lot of artists, can't read music and don't know, the foundations of music. They just, go by melody and just sound. But so that's kind of cool. These ladies have a timeless sound with beautiful harmonies and a story to tell from the hills of Kentucky. Folk, Appalachia, gospel, and country all take turns at these gals' table. Definitely check out the Local Honeys. The next band that I'm featuring, they're called Wayne Graham. And not to be confused by someone's first name or by someone's name. This is an actual band. The album that I featured is Songs Only a Mother Could Love. It's a great album title, boys. It's from 2019. And the songs that I wanted to feature are Taking You In, Never Die, and If Thoughts Could Kill. Kenny and Hayden Mills are brothers who formed the four-piece in 2010 from Eastern Kentucky. They named the band after the first names of their grandfathers. They have released 8 studio albums, all out of their parents' basement, and sometimes, eerily, he sounds like Jeff Tweedy from Wilco. Eerily. But they also kind of combine folk, blues, and country all into a nice melting pot of sound. Definitely check out Wayne Graham. And for you festival goers, you can see Wayne Graham on Saturday at 1:30, and then the local Honeys at 2:45 on the same stage. So you don't even have to leave. But for those of you who are not going to the festival, definitely check out these two bands. So the third band that I want to feature, and I saved these guys for last, 49 Winchester. Wow. It was very difficult to pick 3 songs out of these guys' catalog. The album that I featured is their latest and their album, their first major release with New West Records. It's called Fortune Favors the Bold. It's from 2022. The songs that I'm featuring, and like I said, I could have featured probably 15, but I chose 3. Man's Best Friend, Last Call, and Raleigh, named after one of my favorite cities to go to. Formed 8 years ago in Castlewood, Virginia, and now opening for Luke Combs on his fall European tour this year. There's not a whole lot of silver spoons given out in Appalachia, says Isaac Gibson, who is the lead singer, and the band's name is his childhood home's address. Barroom rock and roll with a country flair, with honest lyrics from a band that no matter how big they get, will always remember their roots. So, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. Our 3 bands for the bottom line on the bottom lines. We have the local Honeys, we have Wayne Graham, and we have 49 Winchester. And what's also cool, and I don't know if this festival did this on purpose, but all 3 bands are in that local area. So they're truly reaching out to local bands to, fill out the lineup for these festivals instead of traveling the world and traveling the country. So I kind of think that's cool. So there you have it. Check these guys out. Support these bands any way you can. Listen to them, subscribe to their channels, like their pages. It's very simple and very easy, but it's a huge help to them. This was fun to do. This festival looks fun. Hoping to, watch some YouTube video of it, just because it is like at this, amazing racetrack on the infield, and the second oldest in the world. So that's kind of cool too. So, ladies and gentlemen, I've been Dog. You've been great. Thank you. Good day. Be well.